It's a hog. Oops. Hi, this is a Norwegian snack video, and this stuff was sent to me in December. So it's Christmas in July. I forgot. I forgore. Some of this might be a little stale, but apparently it should all kind of mostly be good and, you know, not kill me. We'll see what happens. But it says here, by the way, very official. Look at all that. Wow. I feel like this person's the ambassador of Norway. Dear Vincent, first allow me to thank you for both the pleasure and privilege of sending you these packages. I initially wrote that I'd send you 10 different candies, but in the moment of buying these things, I suppose I got a little carried away. Whoops. Nevertheless, I'm sure you'll enjoy them. I rewatched all your candy videos to learn tips and tricks regarding making the boxes as enjoyable as possible to open. Thank you. That's good. Working through this task of putting together the boxes and choosing candies, I took a moment to reflect upon your role in my life. From having been watching you since you had 300 to 400 viewers to now peaking at 12,000, it's been a wild ride. Yeah, me too. Should you ever find yourself in Norway, please don't hesitate to let me know, as these packages also come with the gift of a chocolate tour. Yes, that means you basically hit me up on Discord prior to coming. I'll ensure you get a tour of our national chocolate factory. You can bring up to 17 guests with you on this admission, but going with just the two of us or just yourself is completely fine as well. Wow. This is their family crest, by the way, so amazing. Matthias, thank you. That's a really nice letter. How to eat chocolate. You might wonder why there's a section here on how to eat chocolate, but this is something many people get wrong. To fully indulge the included chocolate, chew with your mouth open, or smack your lips, as they say. I'm not doing that on camera. By doing this, air gets mixed into your mouth as you chew, allowing more volatile organic compounds to be released and reach the back of your nose, enhancing your sense of smell and your perception of flavor. It's a whole different experience, apparently. First one is Freya milk chocolate, or Freya milk. This is the most classical piece of chocolate in Norway. It's been around since 1906, and since the 60s has been Norway's most sold chocolate. Well, we're gonna find out just how expired this stuff is. Yeah, that's good chocolate. No complaints there. And it held up too. Delicious Norwegian chocolate. Nidar Crispo. And this one is a chocolate bar filled with cheeky, crispy rice nuggets. Perfect for when you want something more than your average candy bar. Listen. We here in Merca have Nestle Crunch, which is about the same thing. But that's better. Straight up, just delicious chocolate. I'm gonna run out of things to say about chocolate by the end of this, but that was really good. No vomit taste, good crisp, light tasting. Wow. I'm glad this shit didn't expire. Odin Yggdrasil chocolate. Seriously. They have this in Dragon Quest XI, I think. This is a new chocolate in the market, and you can see on the back, it's one of the very first batches ever produced of this type. Their vision of making this chocolate is to keep it simple, clean, and good by not using extra additives. Kind of fancy. The packaging is interesting too. It's only been around 2 years that this company's existed, so let's find out. Batch 5. And it's not expired. It's good until November. It's good. It's kind of nutty. It's kind of like tree bark. No, not in a bad way. But there's a weird thing going on here. I don't know how to explain it. It tastes more natural than the other chocolates so far. Maybe that's the best way I can describe it, and even that, it falls flat. But good luck, Odin. Odin Fenrir chocolate. Batch 6. So this is the dark chocolate version. And they want to know if it's worthy of Fenrir himself. Man, I don't even know how to describe it because again, it tastes handmade, it tastes natural. Like this is what chocolate would be made in the forests and the fjords. Like seriously, it's really, it's good and it's earthy. But it might be too earthy for some. I think it's delicious. Milk is chocolate. Milk is chocolate. Melp? Whale chocolate. The manufacturer has been an underdog in the Norwegian confectionery industry and have won many uphill battles. Wow, there's some big drama over in the chocolate world of Norway. In 2026, this company will turn 30 years old. And despite hardship since the pandemic, they have the last 5 years reported record sales. Okay, so this is a very unique container for whale chocolate. Does not include real whale. And this is good until July 22nd, 2026. Seriously. I'm recording this on like the 17th or something. All right. Very impressive and interesting chocolate. And that is pretty unique too, and I'll tell you why. It's written right here. Let me read it to you. With a hint of butter, this feels like velvet on the tongue, with also a sense of chocolate so strong, you feel like it would never hurt you, even though it could very much do so in its mighty taste. Is that more Russian? Should I take that again? A mighty taste it do have. That's maybe the most interesting one yet. Troika. It got smushed a little bit, but that's okay. This chocolate bar has 3 layers. Marzipan, jelly, and truffle covered in a coating of chocolate. This is a favorite of mine. The complex combination gives a rich experience and is often considered to be posh among the candy bars that we have. This one is a little melted. And it's like wet. Yeah. It's probably fine. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's probably fine. This chocolate was often commercialized towards adults and would depict a heavily implied scene where a woman lays on a silk bed and juices her panties by eating a troika bar. Eat with caution, Joy Boy. What an eloquent chat member. They say English is their second language. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is no joke. I see why there was risk of juicing. Seriously. Delicious. It reminds me of those, like jelly rings, or like the jelly chocolate that we have here. Joyva or something? Yeah, Joyva. Joyva gel rings, they're called. It's like that, but way better. I'm not really noticing any truffle, which is probably good because I don't know if that's like the best kind of combination of flavor for me, but that was absolutely delicious. And oh, it happened in Norts. We'll get them cleaned up. Stratos. Bobler Auglad Glade. Bleed. Bobler Av Glade. This chocolate bar is the main contender to the most popular we have from Freya. It's porous to simulate the effects of eating with a mouth open to enhance the flavor. The signature blue cow lets everyone know that some serious chocolate is about to be had, and the powerful taste of brown goodness melts on your tongue. You should write a book, chat member, but mainly I think porn. I think you should write a porno. You can see the pores. I like a chocolate like this. I like an airy chocolate. It feels like kind of a Three Musketeers without the nougat. It's just chocolate. I think this is a very underrated form of chocolate consumption. And whether or not my mouth was open, I got a blast of flavor. Wait a minute, am I juicing? Quick lunch. Quick lunch. This chocolate reminds me most of a Kit Kat bar. It was actually taken to court by Nestle over its likeness. Kit Kat came out 2 years prior to Quick Lunches, but with how media and distribution was at the time, the court ruled in favor of Quick, saying that any similarity was merely a coincidence. The quality is higher in almost every possible way and is a must-try. Fun fact, this chocolate is the national hiking food of Norway. For example, every Easter, Norwegians go to the mountains to hike and go skiing. Items that are always with them are the Quick Lunch and an orange and possibly hot chocolate or warm blackcurrant juice. Additionally, on every piece of Quick Lunches wrapping, there's a map to a popular hiking place somewhere in Norway. Wow. Tastes like the hiking trail. It's better than Kit Kat. Get fucked, Kit Kat. And I like Kit Kats too, especially the Japanese ones with all the weird flavors. There's like an orange vanilla flavor that's good. There's an orange chocolate flavor that's really good. I like orange. But there's a million flavors that are good of those small Kit Kats. That's just a great, higher quality, regular version of that. So yeah, that's a pretty intense flavor. I would go hiking to that flavor for sure. Goldbrod, or gold bread. It's a log of marzipan coated in chocolate. It's the oldest and most robust product of Freya's competitor. It was launched in 1915. To some, this is an acquired taste, but the dark chocolate complements the marzipan just perfectly, in my opinion, where there are hints of caramel without it taking the stage for the light and playful marzipan. You will cream at the thought of the marzipan. You will moan in ecstasy when the hints of caramel hit your tongue with your open mouth. Your wanting mouth will enjoy the dark chocolate. None of that last part was in there. It's not an acquired taste for me. It's just tasty. But yeah, it's not as good as the Troika, which I would say was ecstasy in mouth form. This one's like spending $5 under the Queensboro Bridge. Jap? While commercialized as a candy bar able to give you a quick wit and extra strength, the strength refers to its cocoa meringue with creamy caramel. Creamy meringue. Yeah, that's the good stuff. I feel wittier already. That was unbelievably tasty, though. Great texture, though, the creamy caramel. I'm also a big caramel fan, so I'm partial to caramel and merengue. I thought this one was called Tews. Tews. But it's actually smil, like smile. Segmented into bite-sized pieces, these are packaged with gooey toffee that almost melt in your mouth. The caramel alone is special in the sense where it doesn't feel too powerful, but at the same time, leaves you with a mouthful of satisfaction for each piece. Okay, that was written. Matthias, why don't you work for a marketing agency for chocolate? Seriously. Oh man, that's nice. Well, that left me with a smile on my face. Laban, sticky men, and sticky women. This piece of Norwegian candy is the center of children's celebration. The playful figures and bright colors bring the sugar rush fairy into every home during birthdays and celebrations. Often used to decorate cakes, have limbs amputated and matched with mixed colors. These jelly figures, lightly coated with sugar, is your sugar rush highway to diabetes, with their tastes being widely debated of which is the best. Well, this one was open a little bit, and I don't love that. But yeah, there's like little people. They're like little people. They're still soft, and I can see how people would like amputate. If I hold it against the blue, you can see. Tell you what, I think I got a taste for blood now. That was a good sticky men. It's also softer than your average gummy candy and not overly sweet. It looks like it would be sweeter than it is. It's not, but it's good. Not bad. Skipper licorice boats. All right, so I tried my best not to include any licorice, but I couldn't do my heritage proud if I didn't include this one and only entry. Aside from Joel's licorice, that might as well be nuggets from Satan's asshole. These are sweet and more kinder to the fairer taste buds. I got you, buddy. Won't forget you, buddy. Fun fact, these are said to be able to cure sickness, especially seasickness. While I believe the focus on seasickness to be a hoax, the binding agent in the candy is supposedly good to help calm an unruly stomach. Yeah, in other words, I'm gonna need that after today, because there's a million candies. So this one, it says best by April 30th. Okay. Not a nugget from Satan's asshole. Not. It's not. It's better than that. It's actually very sweet, mild licorice flavor, good texture, definitely edible. Yeah, that's edible food. It didn't make me want to puke, which would have also cleared my stomach of any unruly desires. Freya Choco Hug. This is a biscuit that might remind one of the Kviklerunds's biscuit as its wafers coated with the chocolate, but thin layers of wafers and rich edges of chocolate leaves every bite to feel like a chocolate hug on your tongue and your taste buds. Fun fact, this biscuit is often gifted to others who are ill or want to give a little extra attention to by sending them a chocolate hug. Individually wrapped for your pleasure. Let's see, best by 3/10/2026. So we're pushing it here in Christmas in July, because this, yeah. You'll see the Christmas angle in a minute, I think. But, I mean, looks good still. It's a bit stale, but tasty nonetheless. Very light chocolate biscuit. Again, Kit Kat comes to mind. Not bad. Not bad at all. Even a little stale as it may be, it's still very tasty and still very edible. And the sugar high is starting to kick in. Marud Potato Chips Classic Salt. So these are chips. In Norway, we have two major chip producers with one on the rise. The two big ones are Marud and Kim's. The one on the rise is called Sorland Chips, is based in southern Norway. So there's been a rivalry, more big drama in the chip industry. Norway is all about drama in the snack world, apparently. I thought the classic taste of salt would be a nice way to sample our Nordic potatoes and how we make them into treats worth rating Denmark for. The word potetgull means potato gold, and at one point was attempted to be patented by Marud, without any luck. I think it's marud. Potetgull is a common word in Norway when we refer to thin slices of potatoes boiled in oil. Best for March 17, 2026. Yeah, it's a little stale. Well, unfortunately, they're stale. It still tastes decent enough, but it's not my best sampling of Norwegian potatoes, I'm sorry to say. Sorry, Norway. Kim's Salt Crunch. This is Kim's entry into this segment. They focused more on crispy potato chip, make them groove to ensure more of the spices are attached after cooking. Best by April 12th. Of the expired chips, I would say Kim's are a little bit better. They held up a little better, and I think it's because of the grooves. It keeps them a little crunchier. But unfortunately, I have failed Norway, because this is a segment that should have been done last Christmas.
Last Christmas, gave me my heart, leaving the house, don't understand. Last
Soreland chips have salt. Southland chips sea salt. As an underdog in the chip world of Norway, Soreland chips have established a solid foothold with their kettle-boiled chips. They're a bit thicker than usual and leave a proper crunch to every bite. This might be too salty for some. Yeah, we'll see about that. Best for February 26, 2026. Mother... Oh man, these are extra stale. These are so expired. I bet these would have been great in February or January or December. Especially December. Fucking hell. Alright, we got soda. We got drinks now. This one's solo soda based on the orange. That's a great start to a sentence. This is an orange juice soda where we focused on bringing the authentic orange taste to our people. Our people. Fun fact, the soda has had several world tours where they go to beaches and kick off beach parties to advertise the soda with a taste everyone loves. They rock their slogan, soon to be world famous. Soon to be expired, unfortunately. I don't know how long this one's good for. This doesn't have a date. This one doesn't have a best by date. Well, there's still carbonation. That's a positive. All right. It says two pant. Can't really see it, but it says two pant. It's good. It definitely tastes more orange than most orange sodas. It's not too sweet. Doesn't taste expired. It is a more mild orange soda, and I like that. I would drink that if that was here. If that was world famous, I would drink that. Like I said, I like orange. Okay, it was just that one drink. But there are more. Just hang tight. This is the miscellaneous section where I will find various snacks and treats that could not be clearly classified. For example, the first one here is a corn cone drenched in a good layer of chocolate. Is it a chip? Is it a chocolate? We simply don't have the technology to determine this. Smash. Their slogan goes along the lines of one being strong in their will if you can restrict yourself to just one cone. During transit, these chocolate cones may stick together like old friends at an orgy finding and rekindling their love. I swear this is how it's written. The number's also wrong too. This says 20 and this is 19. It's fine. Wow, look at that, yeah. There is an orgy of chocolate cones happening, and I'm gonna try one now. Are they supposed to be like shut? Like Conussies? What's... They're like... Ugh. Here's an open one. I'm gonna choose an open one. These are good until August. Well, for the sake of my health, I'm only having one, and those are good until August. They taste delicious. Good combination. Really good combination of the corn chip and chocolate and salt and everything. It's just, it's nice and it's not stale, which is really the most you could hope for. Bamsi Mums Teddy Bear Much. These are candy foam coated in chocolate. They take the place of Laban Siegenman in being the centerpiece of a children's party in terms of decoration and taste. While seemingly innocent enough, these are designed to enter the holes in your teeth and give you a clear warning of upping your brushing game or face the dentist while also taking you into a sugar high sweeter than a fat Christmas bonus. Is this guy funnier than me? Shit, it's a bear, all right. It's unbearable puns in this writing. This was, oh, this is good. This is only in, this is only expired in June. It's entering the holes. There's a flavor burst. It feels like an old friend from an orgy. Having come back from the dead, resurrected by Satan himself. Wow. See, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. This guy's got it down. I don't have it down. But yes, it's a marshmallow chocolate bear with a slightly more thick texture than your average marshmallow. I'm gonna do the reaction face now. Salt caramel foam, aka salt caramel scum. It's another coated candy foam, but with a tasty caramel coating. This is from a smaller company called Mindy, which usually specializes in confection chocolate, but is having a daring adventure into the candy market with this little bag. Don't lick the black frog on the bottom left, please and thank you. Yeah. These aren't expired. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache from all this candy. But here it is. Wow, that's good scum. Again, a weird candy. It is a weird candy to classify because on one hand, it has the marshmallow texture. On the other hand, it's a salted caramel, but it's very light. It's not quite a toffee. It's not quite a chocolate. It's not quite fudge. It's not quite taffy. It's scum. M peanut? Copyright infringement? Much like your M&Ms with nuts, these are chocolate-covered peanuts with a hard exterior. Our unique taste of chocolate in the hard exterior with the crunchy peanut in the middle creates a treat focusing more on the consistency of the product than the taste, despite it being very good. This particular bag promotes Troll 2, which is a movie about, well, a troll. Possibly two trolls. It's not out yet. It's out now. Yeah, that's definitely out. It's Troll 2 out December 1st. By the way, there is only one Troll 2, okay? And there is not a single troll in that entire movie. This one expired in February. Shit. It's weird. It's not like gross, it's just weird from the expiration. If you see this video, it means that I lived. Also, I love that the M is just one M. Definitely unique and not copyright infringement. Not designed to invoke the look of another M product. Original Nonstop. Also advertising Troll 2. So it's thinner and richer. Richer. This one expires in June, so at least this is freshly expired. It's just, yeah. M. It's good, not overly expired, but the chocolate felt weirder. Like a little sweeter and fruitier than my usual M&M, I mean, candy-covered chocolate product. Very clone, but a little different, just a little different. Fun fact, in Norway, it's normal to create gingerbread cookies for Christmas and houses. We decorate the gingerbread cookies with frosting and usually use Nonstop to decorate figures, tiles on the roof, and to take Sugar Highway to Cloud 911. Cloud 911? This item also promotes Troll 2. What? Christmas bonus. So I initially wanted to make my packages to you 50-50 with normal candy-related items and Christmas items. However, looking closely at what we have for Christmas, I realized that most of our stuff we get is from Germany. So the selection got a bit short, but I found some proper items to share with you. I also included a bonus section on the bottom here. Yeah. So Christmas drinks. Every year, all breweries in Norway produce various of Christmas batches. But something almost all of them have in common is the sodas. And every year there are self-proclaimed Christmas soda kings, connoisseurs, and experts who seek the media spotlight to showcase sodas stored in their basement for many years, what foods they go well with, and the traditions around enjoying the most exquisite soda by the fireplace. It's truly a spectacle every year. There are over 20 usual Christmas sodas out there, but I choose what I believe to be some of the strongest contenders for the masses. I apologize for your inbox if I ruffle some feathers of other Norwegians watching this, as everyone has their own hill they want to die on. What truly defines a Christmas soda, however, well, it's the color, the taste, the scent, or the feeling of gasoline like CO2 bubbling through your veins after a bottle. We drink, for we do not know. Christmas soda. Rudolph and Santa's Christmas soda. There it is. I like how all these numbers are wrong, still wrong. This is 24 and this says 25. I'm more concerned about the expiration date. I don't think I'm gonna get one of those. Santa's looking real crusty. Come on, autofocus. Autofocus. Specializing in niche combinations and breaking norms in standard soda flavors, Oskar Slith created this soda to bring the redness of Christmas in liquid form. Loved by many, this soda is a strong contender for the various types on the market. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. These caps just stay on. No goodbye date, but we do know that this was sometime before December this was created, so. Still good. Sure, yeah, it's kind of like the orange drink a little bit in that it's not overly sweet, which I like. I don't know if I would have thought Christmas had it not said Christmas. If this was just a blank red bottle, I would have been like, what flavor is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. I still don't know what it is, but it's the Christmas flavor. It's the flavor of Christmas in Norway. And it's not bad, actually. It's pretty good. I'm glad, too, because that's been sitting around. Trio Julebrus. This is the Trio Christmas soda. Despite not having the usual clear liquid of red that makes the usual Christmas soda, this bottle brings a little bit to the solo soda mentioned earlier, and the essence of having an orange with you on a hiking trip. We hike all year, Yeah, I can tell. And besides Easter, we're very fond of visiting cabins and going hiking during Christmas. This soda aims to capture some of that essence into a bottle and bring the true flavor of Christmas to the people. P.S. Don't look at Santa's dumpy, he's shy. These are some crusty Santas, man. Once again, this also seems to be carbonated still. It tastes like a danker orange soda. Like, it's more orangey. I don't know if that's because it's been sitting around for a while or what, but it's like dank orange. I'd give that a 5 out of 6. Is that normal? That's probably normal. I'm fine, right? I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be just fine. Yeah. And good Christmas soda. And Happy New Year. This soda comes from the world's most northern brewery, which also makes it amazing beer. The deep ruby red color is a testament to the blood of Christmas and the wonder one feel of shiny and sparkly things while looking upon it. While most other Christmas sodas tasting like liquid diabetes, this one I feel captures more hints of fruit than the rest and brings the urge for small smile with every sip. I swear that's how it's written. Still no goodbye date. My goodbye date is coming up soon. All right, here we go. This is going to ruin the tour. Oh yeah, I can see that. It captures Christmas. For sure. Yeah, listen, how do we know a thing tastes like Christmas? Or how do we know anything tastes like anything? It's just kind of tradition. It's what we're used to. So sure, if you grew up with that, it would taste, this is a sugar high, sorry. It would taste like Christmas. It would be Christmassy in July even. So that's what I'm getting out of that. But it's tasty and it hasn't expired as far as I can tell, so that's nice. It reminds me of the blood of Christmas, of the Vikings storming the North Pole and slaying Santa's elves. And Miss Claus and Mr. Claus and Randolph and Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen, and Blitzen, and Bixen, and Bick, and those goddamn reindeer. They were innocent. They didn't do anything wrong. Ramp gnomes. These chocolate-covered foam pieces are an up-and-coming treat for Christmas from a large Norwegian producer. The taste is simple, but also versatile. On the back, they encourage you to put a few in a glass of milk by stirring. It'll turn into chocolate milk. I've not tested this, but if you want to become a real outlaw, this is your entry deed. This is too much candy. If anyone watching this one is like, I shall take notes for a future snack video, less. Oh my god, I'm buzzing. Dinner spoiled. This expired only last month, so I don't know how I feel about this guy. That's not good. Like, yeah, like little chocolate gnomes. There's not much I can say about that, other than it's another chocolate marshmallow. That's it. The most interesting thing about that candy was its packaging, which creates very weird thoughts, especially considering the writing of the rest of these entries. Christmas marzipan. A custom in Norway with Christmas is baking Christmas cookies and marzipan. Wanting to commercialize this, Nidar went ahead and made marzipan and coated them with chocolate. Some are pure chocolate nuggets, others are simply dipped in them. The various pieces offer a little bit for everyone to enjoy and are often found in one's Christmas stocking come Christmas morning. Seriously, I don't know if I can survive this. I'm trying. I want to live, but it's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Oh, it's a little, oh. Ass? Oh, a heart! Those only expired last month, but they tasted more expired than most of the rest of them. That was just like, I don't know if it was the marzipan or the butt shape, but it ended up being a little stale. I could see how those would be good. But this is what happens when you wait too long to film a snack video. Turns out I do like marzipan. And good thing too, because we also have jewel marzipan. Fun fact, during Christmas, families gather to help each other decorate for the holidays and visit to be together. During these moments, it's usual to sit down and eat porridge. During the making of the porridge, the cook drops a peeled almond into the pot of porridge, and everyone keeps eating till there's no more porridge left. Whoever gets the almond wins the marzipan pig. I like little traditions like that. I do. I think that's very nice. And here it is, the marzipan hog. I don't like the... I mean, it's a pig. It's a marzipan pig. Anyway, here we go. Tasty and less stale tasting than the previous marzipan. So that's got to be worth something. I feel gross. And eating the marzipan hog was only the tip of the iceberg. There's also a book. It's a book about Vikings. I want to share some of my heritage with you. I decided to get you this nifty little book. I like the typeface and everything. Oh, and there's pictures, my favorite. I can learn all about Norse mythology and stuff. I can learn all about Loki. Wait a minute, that's not Tom Hiddleston. The Halls of Asgard. Wait, that's the wrong Chris. That's not Chris Hemsworth. Only a couple more. Buttercup. Classic signature Norwegian treat is something many have fond nostalgia for. Buttery cream toffees, whatever. Fucks your mouth, I get it, like a cheap 2-bit hooker, I get it. Okay. They're individually wrapped for your pleasure. Well, that was absolutely delicious and not expired. They get really stuck in your holes, though, I've noticed. In the teeth. They get stuck in your teeth, in your holes. In your teeth. Melkejurter from Freya. Last, we have these milk hearts, most often used to show one's love or kinship for another in way of candy. These are a bit more expensive despite being the same kind of chocolate as the Freya milk chocolate, but the shape is what pulls it up as the thin flakes give a much different specter of taste. The reason I chose this is to once more thank you for all you do and who you are. I might only know you through streams and your music, but having followed you for so long, it kind of gets intimate in some sort of way. So again, at the bottom of my heart and with a little piece of Norway presented to you, thank you, Vincent. Well, thank you, Matthias. That's a seriously nice thing for you to do. And I guess I only have one thing left, which is to die of a sugar coma. Oh wow, these are really thin. All right, well, thank you, and it's intimate, really. It's chocolate. Thanks everybody for watching, and thank you, Matthias, once again. Bye. What am I gonna do with all this?